Hey there, Duelists. My name is Dusty, and I'm a casual. Today, we'll be starting our guides off with an introduction to the franchise known as Yu-Gi-Oh! So what is Yu-Gi-Oh? Well, Yu-Gi-Oh! Is an anime, or a franchise, spanning multiple different anime and manga, mostly known for its popular card game by the same name. Yu-Gi-Oh! Was first created by Kazuzuki Takahashi as a manga that appeared in the Japanese magazine Shonen Jump around 1996. From there, it would go on to get picked up by Toei Animation to start off as an anime, and then Konami would pick it up to create the actual card game itself. Following the anime, the manga, and the card game, that franchise would launch to take over the world by storm to become one of the world's highest-grossing media franchises. And Yu-Gi-Oh! Was one of those anime that kind of introduced me to the concept of anime and the world of it. Similar to Pokemon and Digimon, I feel like Yu-Gi-Oh! Was one of those kind of starting animes for a lot of people around my age. I grew up watching it, and I even saw the Pyramid of Light movie in theaters, so it was super cool as a kid my age. I collected the card game, but I didn't really know how to play it, which I feel like a lot of people kind of didn't know how to do at that time. I even watched Yu-Gi-Oh! GX, which is kind of where I fell in love with the hero archetype, and Jaden became a really big comfort character of mine. But kind of after GX, I kind of lost the franchise, so I didn't really get back into Yu-Gi-Oh! Kind of as a whole until like really later on, when I started playing Duel Links, but I wasn't super invested in Duel Links. But then I started getting back into card collecting. When I found a hero structure deck, and then I found a blue-eye structure deck, and so then my interest kind of started to grow a little bit more, but I wasn't watching the anime and I wasn't playing the apps out there until like really later on when I kind of started watching a show with my breakfast. So I decided to go back and watch the Yu-Gi-Oh! Anime because it was something I wanted to do. But I primarily wanted to kind of really watch Yu-Gi-Oh! GX. Since I liked Jaden, I liked his cards, and I had a really strong connection to them, just because I thought they were super cool and I loved Jaden. So I started watching Yu-Gi-Oh! GX, and kind of after that, as I got back invested into it, I started to learn how to play the card game through Master Duel, and I play that pretty frequently now. So I've just been hooked ever since. And so, like I said, I've been kind of watching it more, which brings us to our guide. So the question you're probably wondering is, right, where do I start with Yu-Gi-Oh! For the franchise? Well, I believe we should probably start with the anime. I think that's going to be the most accessible and kind of easiest thing to start with. There are 8 different anime out there which kind of exist in their own world. The first anime, GX, and 5Ds, those ones are probably the most connected. Everything else is kind of their own kind of worlds. But we're going to talk about all of them. And so the anime out there, which each one has kind of their own attached manga, are Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel Monsters, which is the first, and then it goes Yu-Gi-Oh! GX, Yu-Gi-Oh! 5Ds, Yu-Gi-Oh! Zexal, Yu-Gi-Oh! Arc V, Yu-Gi-Oh! Varns, Yu-Gi-Oh! Rush, and Yu-Gi-Oh! Go Rush. Yu-Gi-Oh! Go Rush being the most recent of the anime that kind of came out. There are also 3 movies, The Pyramid of Light, Dark Side of Dimensions, and then Bonds Beyond Time. But those 3 movies primarily concern the OG, GX, and 5Ds. We'll talk about those movies, of course, as well, but we're first going to be talking about the anime. And we're going to be starting off that journey with the original anime, Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel Monsters. So you can find the anime kind of a lot of different streaming platforms out there. So you can find it on Crunchyroll, you can find it on Hulu, you can find it on Amazon, Pluto TV has it. The YouTube channel, the official Yu-Gi-Oh! YouTube channel, also has some episodes out there. And through these channels, you can either watch it dubbed or subbed. The official Yu-Gi-Oh! Website, so the website, Yu-Gi-Oh!.com, also has Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel Monsters through Zexal, where you can watch it either both dubbed or subbed. The cool thing about the website itself is it also provides you with synopsises of each of the different anime, all the way up to Go Rush, along with providing you with kind of little lists of where you can stream those and if you need a description or not. So the Yu-Gi-Oh! Website itself is kind of a great resource to have. There's also, of course, the Trading Card game also has its own website as well. So that's the anime, that's the stuff. Like I said, I'm going to be talking about the anime, but we're first going to be talking about the card game. And through the card game, I'll be kind of breaking down those videos into different things, where we talk about the different types of cards inside the card game, before we talk about how to play the card game, and I'm going to do my best to kind of explain slang, terms, stuff like that. Let me know in the comments below if you know about Yu-Gi-Oh! Or how you found out about it. Don't forget to like this video, and don't flip that subscribe button face up so that we can stay updated about videos when I upload. If you want to get a better edge against the meta, you can subscribe to my Patreon, where you're supporting the channel to improve the quality and allow me to produce these videos. You get access to exclusive content and early access to the videos as they come out. You also get your name in the credits as a huge thank you and shout out for you for supporting this channel. Until then, duelists, I'll see you next time. If no one has told you in a while, I'm proud of you, and you are loved. Keep on rocking, rock stars. Love ya.